It's been way too good to miss out on diving, so we decided last minute to do a quick local mission on the Noviz boat. I met up with Rhys and Sam and we punched out to a spot Rhys had found the other day that held some great crays. First dive, I tried grabbing two, but lost one of them while I was grabbing my gun. I tracked him down on the next dive, and he ended up in the esky too. We were keen to try some new ground, so we went out deeper and sanded around for a while. We came upon this spot in around 22 metres of water that looked promising. I took the first dive and saw a rocky structure that a couple cod were sitting on. Lining the cracks were a vast number of feelers. We were yet again on a bountiful honey hole. Rhys and I shot a cod each, which probably wasn't necessary because while grabbing our first cray from this spot, the commotion drew in some really incredible reef species, including red emperor, trout, gold spot wrasse, and eventually a big tusky.
Look at that! Holy shit! Its mouth is just full of bait. Holy shit! Oi! Use this as a flasher. Have you got more of them? I got 3.
As we dispatched our cods, they coughed up a couple bait fish each. Unfortunately, I didn't get it on film, but one of the bait fish Rhys had pulled out of his was still alive and started haphazardly swimming back down the water column. Out of nowhere, a mac tuna smashed it and disappeared into the blue. The next couple dives were going to be for crays, so I breathed up considerably and swam down to the 22-metre mark. They were so thick that they couldn't get out of the way. In this hole, there were 2 species of crayfish, including ornate crayfish, which are the very distinct white, pink and green shells, and coral crayfish, which have a purple hue to their shells. Personally, I prefer the taste of the coral crayfish, so I picked the biggest one and grabbed it.
In the hole. They're just everywhere in there.
I was preparing to grab another cray on this dive when I came down to this pretty epic black spot tuskfish. They typically glide in and always give a similar shot, especially when dive bombing them. He was very curious and he must have been brought in by the crayfish grunts as I shot him right above their hole. A couple sharks were drawn in, though Rhys was onto it straight away after the shot was taken and dove down to scare them away, as well as take a secondary shot to ensure it was landed. Sam noticed that I was struggling to drag the tusky up while trying to kick for the surface, so he grabbed my gun off me so I could take a breath. This tusky is my new PB and measured 76 centimetres. I've added this to the Big Ten comp, which my local club runs throughout the year, as well as the trout I got from my last video. The day had only really started, so we had a couple more fish to shoot and some crays to grab.
King Tusky. Big boy there.
Do you like to party?
Alright, serious now.
Keep an eye on him.